was the friggin' coolest camper conversion I ever seen. He's right behind me. Half of it was a bus, but the other half was cut off, and he had a car garage essentially built in that was gated in. He probably is on YouTube or something. If I find him, he had a name on there. If I find him, I'll put it in the description or in the comments. It was pretty sweet. And then in the back, he had a Toyota MR2 with like a desert build. It was like lifted for like off-roading. It was sweet. Pretty rad. I'll see if I can slow down so he passes me, so I show it to you guys. I'll get to 55. He was speeding, but then when I passed him, he slowed down, so I don't know. Be exiting a couple of miles anyways, but yeah, this Legacy C is definitely way more comfortable than that Bostrom. That Bostrom was comfortable for the first few months, and then it just wore in like crap. And like, I know the Legacies do not wear in like Bostroms do, because that's a Legacy, and I had that for a year or so, not more, and it still feels like new. Like the foam that they use in Legacy is way better than Bostrom. Bostrom's way too soft. I don't want a freaking seat that's like a couch. I don't want a seat that my posture sinks into. I want a hard seat. That's why sometime in the future I might get a minimizer. I might say, screw that, let's get a minimizer. Spend, you know, whatever they are, 1,500 bucks. Get a good seat. So I had this Legacy. I had Bostrom Wide Ride first. Then I had Bostrom Pro Ride. That's the one I had for a minute. Bostrom Pro Ride Low. And now I have this Legacy. And like I said, my only complaint is that it's not made for short folks, really. But it is what it is. USPS is not hard to get to downtown. Like, St. Louis is not bad to navigate, because I know the main roads. I used to work downtown, but as long as you know your one ways and two ways. But this USPS, is their yard is just a pain in the rear, because last time I was there with a Cascadia, and the spot they gave me, it was no way in hell I could fit that with a Classic. So we'll see what happens this time. Yeah, he's way back there. He's not speeding up. All good. It's just nice to see things that are built, not bought. Like, clearly he put time and effort into that. That was pretty badass. And he was just rolling. You know, it just, like, pleasures of enjoying your own work. Just like when I turn on this AC every time and it just works. It's pretty cool. Literally. Hopefully the guy can come and tint my windows. I don't know, I think the legal percent for commercial is 50%. I don't know if that's too dark. We'll see what he recommends. I also want to tint my windshield and eventually get a visor, but at least tint my windows. I don't know how he would tint these, since that's a circle here, probably cut around or something, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully this camera is pointing forward enough. I think his name on there said like DJ's Garage or something. Attach this door handle to the door. I need to find the bit for this that lane's shut, or just up to here. What's the point of that? We're gonna hit Tucker. Actually, no, it's not Tucker. Yeah, it is. Day outside, but just whenever I enter downtown and stuff like this, I just open my windows and when I'm turning and stuff. Pretty sweet Bronco. Way overrated, way overpriced. Just like Jeep Wranglers. Sorry to all the Jeep fans. Way too much money for some plastics. And 90% of people that buy a Wrangler don't ever take it off-road. So like, what's the point of paying a premium for a 4x4 that you're never gonna use? They look cool, I guess. It's too much money for a garage princess. It's just like, it's funny because people will be like, nah, you're stupid, you're wrong, this and that. Like, dude, people can have separate opinions without being stupid and whatnot. The nice thing is, quite a bit west downtown. If I was closer to the river, that's where it's busy. But up here, it's not bad. And there we go. I remember when I used to work down here. I used to work at a Marriott hotel. Not Marriott, I used to work at Magnolia. First I used to work at Hyatt on Chippewa Street. I believe it's Chippewa, yeah. Or Chestnut. I don't even know what street it was. But then I worked at Magnolia. I was there for like a year or two. I did valet. It wasn't a bad gig through college and high school, whatnot. Is it blowing? Yeah, it's blowing. I need to figure out my truck AC. What's that noise? insane having to take up multiple lanes to turn when you're downtown, but this is not busy, so it's all right. Oh, on Tuesday I have my ceremony. I'm becoming a United States citizen. Like, look at this idiot. What a fucking douche. Thank you, sir. Just rush to switch over into the lane. They could have just switched over right away. Nope. This broker, Trans 58, some horrible cheap freight every time they call. I don't want your loads. Go haul it yourself. And I feel bad for some of these brokers that work for these companies, but then again, that's the choice you made. To work for a company with cheap loads. Pine, Chestnut. Yeah, Chestnut is eastbound, so pretty sure that was, there's Market. Alright, that's where we turn. Swing this wide. We're going the wrong way, but I can't turn right in there. Obviously the lane was to the right, but I swung 3 lanes and I still couldn't make it in there, so whatever. Jesus, shut the hell up. Get off your damn phone. There's Arch in the rear view. Left on 16th. Look at this tight yard. See that truck? There's not even enough room to fully straighten out. BS, man. And I didn't even realize it was going downtown. Until he sent me the Raycon. I wasn't gonna cancel it then. I accepted it, but if I knew it was going downtown, I wouldn't have taken this load. Just I hate this facility. There's the St. Louis Aquarium at the Union Station Hotel. Still haven't been there. That guy wasn't the brightest cookie in the jar. He turned in the way you get out, and then he's like mad at me that he can't turn from me. Like, buddy, you're in my way. So we're gonna take this up to Tucker. Basically just looking for the widest streets. We're gonna take this up to Tucker and then Tucker down to Washington. Yeah, my seatbelt's not even freaking connected. Alright. Got a drop trailer just middle of the street. People just crossing. Like, screw it. It's hot. Some old buildings. We think we have old buildings in the States, and our whole nation's like, what, 200-300 years old? I don't think we really know what old is compared to other nations. We're probably one of the youngest nations in the world. You know, you have other civilizations that are a couple thousand years old, like, and we're just a few hundred. Making right turns is a pain downtown. But it's not busy. It's all good. I remember when I used to work downtown, people would always ask for recommendations where to go eat and stuff. Like, dude, I'm too poor to eat at places downtown. I was making minimum wage, just above. Really think I can afford to do things downtown? The first, second, third stoplight is Washington. That's where we're popping the right. Just gonna keep these two lanes all the way down. Wider up. This is peaceful, especially you come on game days. It's packed. I mean, St. Louis is not a big city compared to other ones. Even Indianapolis is way bigger than St. Louis, which, to be honest, I used to not think it was, but it is. If you look at population of Indianapolis versus St. Louis, it's way bigger. Throw my trash away. how things have changed for me. Used to valet down here, now I'm driving a big rig. I used to work right here. This was the garage I used to park at, one right here on the right. I used to work Magnolia's right here on 8th Street. Rolling with a mountain bike on the back. What's he got? Let's see it. Probably like me, mountain bike worth more than the car. Isn't even recording. Yeah, it is. Stoplight ever. It's close. It's like either a giant or a stump jumper. So just based on how thin the geometry on the top tube was, I'd say probably a giant, like a giant ream. I'm about to see a little bit more up close. It's about a $2,500 bike. Yeah, it's a giant. It's about it's under $2,000. It was like a stump jumper, like a stump jumper, like expert or something. You're looking at like $6,000 plus. Shop up here on the left where I used to park. I guess somebody bought it now. Wasn't a bad place, but people were like breaking into trucks and crap. There's like a huge homeless tent community down there on the left. But I bet you people breaking in weren't the homeless people, they were people that knew who always parked in there. People say my Jakes are quiet. I don't think so. Someday this thing gonna get some 7 or 8 inch stacks. Best believe it. New trucks might be cool, but like the sound, you don't get this in a damn Cascadia. Listen to that. Then again, if you're not a truck lover and then mechanics and all that crap, then you want something quiet. A lot of people that come through here, they get tripped out because there's no sign on the height. Got a police station here. This is basically East St. Louis. Not a fun place to be at late hours, I'll tell you that much. Well, depends on what your definition of fun is. I personally would not be in East St. Louis and North St. Louis in late hours. Actually, I think it's 50. So if you're flying over here in St. Louis, always a cop waiting right here on the left. But yeah, let's go ahead and swap the trailer and then we'll catch you a bit later.